You know, I was just thinking, let me turn the music on here. I haven't gotten flagged or DMCA'd or anything like that from my startup tune. That's the one I use the most, the Blooding Hornets. That's from those of you that remember when we played Haven, which was kind of a really good game that was suggested to me by a couple of viewers, Miss B and Purple Bacon. I love the game. I thought it was great. Had an awesome soundtrack. I figured since those tunes were part of the game soundtrack, they'd be okay for me to use for my startups. Haven't gotten any messages from YouTube or them, so I'm going to keep using it until they do. So if the stream gets shut down or the videos get shut down, then that could be part of the reason why. Anyway, let me get adjusted here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to the Igloo. I am TheIcemanCometh. We are going to be doing some more Assassin's Creed Mirage today. We're not going to be doing any story. We're going to be working on contracts and these side stories called Stories of Baghdad. It's these gold colored icons on the map. They're just self-contained little... We did one the second night that we streamed it. Kind of got stuck in that one too because we couldn't find out what we were supposed to do to proceed with it, and it took us about 15 minutes to find it. But we did. Maybe we'll do one of those to start off with. Ah, yes. My 75 dirhams, and I've got like 5,000 of them. Those came from Ubisoft rewards. That's how I got those. You earn those by doing things in their games, completing challenges and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the contracts here with these alternating, I guess those are stars. One is gray, one is white. The gray is off-centered a little bit. So there's a few of them on the map. I'm not gonna say how many we're gonna do because I don't know. I don't know how long they take, but we've got some of those. We've got these markers. These are oh, sorry, Tales of Baghdad. I got the name wrong. So we'll do some of those. What I should probably do at first is come up here. There doesn't seem to be anything there, but there's a little village or something up here. Maybe we'll head over there first. This is the thing that we found. Found that the first night. We might actually, well, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get it. No, we're not going to get a fast travel out of that because I've gotten all those. Got the achievement for that. We'll unfog those last two spots on the map just because I'm anal about that kind of thing. Oh, I didn't want to go in the hay. It's cool, everybody. Cease here. Hey, Seastorm. What's up? Happy Sunday. Oops, wrong one. Camelback. I'm going to come up here real quick, and if you didn't catch me saying it before, I'm going to come up here and unfog these last two spots on the map. Saw you were playing Alan Wake again this morning. How's that going? Yeah, I was saying earlier, it's about the same here. It's about, well, yeah, you can see there, 52 degrees. It was raining earlier this morning. It's not raining right now. It didn't look like there was anything up here. Except a bunch of flamingos. If you go to the far eastern side of the map, there's a crap ton of flamingos there too. Yeah. All right, and what is this place?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Probably nothing. Except for whatever historical marker that is up there. Very intense. I can play, wow. Play one chapter. Ukbara. I did fire it up yesterday on PC, not really to play it. Because I wasn't really getting the performance out of it that I was expecting to get. So I was gonna go in and tweak the settings and actually wound up getting distracted and doing something completely different instead. So I never actually got around to doing that.
Be off with you.
Well, that's good to know. So last I heard, I think, was the game was supposed to be like 25 hours. So that's what? 10 chapters or something like that. 20 to 25 hours is about right. Hello. Hi. Okay. I don't see anything. Something red over there. I'll take a peek at that.
Open! I will have what is mine.
May I help you, ma'am?
What are you gawking at?
You sound like someone in need of help.
I will take it when I can.
Then I shall offer it. What is the problem?
This house belonged to my mother before she passed away. It holds an object of great value. A treasure, you might say.
A treasure?
Suddenly he's all ears.
Treasure intrigues me, but it does not rule my heart, nor my ears.
Anyway, unless I find a way inside, the treasure is lost forever.
As a child, I was quite the treasure hunter. Now is as good a time as any to renew that interest.
for a fee? So be it. After the job is complete.
Where exactly will I find this treasure?
My mother, a potter by trade, hid it inside a blue lusterware amphora.
Lusterware? That is a treasure in itself.
After her death, my grief was great, and I could not bring myself to enter the house and claim my birthright.
Yeah, it would be about the same for me because
Now
I gotta
return only
read.
to find a place
I gotta
of
find
comfort.
everything and read everything.
Please, bring me what is mine.
Your birthright shall be
Mine.
restored.
Okay.
Hopefully, the damp has not damaged the treasure.
Been me swinging a sword. Come on in, lady. There it is. There. Just don't break it.
Here is the amphora. No way to open it other than to break it. Whatever it contains must be of great value.
Have you found the amphora yet?
Right here. Oh, and I can do magic tricks too. Is she gonna run off?
So
Okay.
much for your mother's fine work. And since when was a lump of copper considered a great treasure?
Your ignorance betrays you. With this copper, I will make 100 lusterware vases. Now, here is your fee. And a little extra for not running off with my treasure when you had the chance.
Okay. 2 tales of 100. More than I was expecting, to be honest with you. The other one for they said the count 2 of 2. It was, hey, Bluebird man, how's it going? Happy Sunday. The other tale of Baghdad was the one that we did that second night when we were playing the game. It was, where was it? It was like over here somewhere, I think. For those of you that were here, remember we were on the shore of the lake or whatever. And we couldn't find the last part of it. And we were looking around for like 15 minutes for it. I finally stumbled on it. That was the other one. Actually, I need to untrack that. Let's see, we're not doing that. Tales of Baghdad. Okay, so that's where we are. So we got all that unfogged. No fast travel, though. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, where do we want to go? So we've got... There's not a whole lot down here. How far in the main game? You mean like percentage wise, or did you want to know which story mission I did last? The last story mission we did was when we killed Al Ghul. We had to assassinate him. We had to come over, I think it's here. We had to come over here and assassinate the guy here. He was hiding out in this little part of the caravan. And yesterday we got the investigations, as it were, to essentially unlock the other bureaus. So we did that. Do we have this one? I think we may have to progress a little bit farther to do this one. Let's see. Okay, that's done. Ali, yeah, we rescued Ali and then killed Al Ghul. That guy. Ahmad. Yeah, we killed her yesterday. That was at the very end of the stream. The book burner. Yeah, this this is, if you were here yesterday, that's the one where I was having a problem with the controls trying to fight one of the heavies, so I just gave up on it. I'll come back to it later. Let's see, we've got speak to Roshan, find and speak one of our bases, our hideout in the Merchants District. Reveal the chamber's secrets. Now I did a little bit offline last night after the stream. Just some open world stuff, no story things. I now have 9 of the mysterious shards. Now if I remember right, that cave had, the dagger was 2 pieces, the sword was 3 pieces, and whatever that last one is, I'm guessing, and based on what we were peeking at out of the corner of the sarcophagus or whatever that was, coffin, whatever, that one takes 5. So I'm assuming it's going to be 10 to get all 3 of them. So I'm going to wait until I get the 10th one. And then we'll go back in there and get whatever's in there. That it will, that it will at least let us take. It could be gated by story or whatever. Okay. All right, map. Where's the map? Okay, so we've got this one. There's a tail there. There's like 5 of them, I think. Yeah, there's 5. We've already done 2. So we've got that one there right next to a fast travel. That one as well. Tales of Baghdad 2. Okay, so those 2 will be all that's in that district right through here. Harbia. That will get all of that stuff. So I'm looking at the checklist, essentially, for everything that there is to do. Let's do this one first. A, because it's right next to a fast travel, and B, it's the only one in the area. So we got the throwing knives, which you get that pretty early on. We also have the blow dart and smoke bombs. Wait a minute, where's the bale of hay? Is it over here? I hope so. Because that's where I'm jumping to. Ooh.
Holy Father, grant me guidance. Where could it be?
Father?
What grief moves you to invoke your god so openly?
Ah, perhaps my prayers have been answered. Could you help a humble monk pay his respects?
That's a big
You
dude.
are well armed for a monk.
I was a
Warrior
violent
monk.
man in a former life, who now seeks to atone in service to God. Though I will admit, some of my old skills have served me well in performing his work.
I can respect a warrior who has found a higher calling. What is your need?
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the older, overgrown graves, but I cannot read the epitaphs written in your tongue.
A simple enough task. I will see what I can find.
No name, no writing or anything. I don't know. It just got crosses on them. Okay.
Theodore the Bold, who held nothing sacred, but remained consistent in his actions. Admirable to some, perhaps, but he does not have the sound of a saint.
Oh, could it be the ones with the roses on them?
Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect,
What?
not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die!
They are guilty of worse crimes. God forgive me, but there are times
Warrior
when
monk,
violence
engage.
is the only course.
On that, we are agreed.
Damn you! Patience, it won't last long.
I will be done!
What's going on?
I'd say that's very effective. Me likey the smoke bomb so far. All right, let me talk to the monk. Even though I did all the work. Where's he going?
Excellent!
Excellent! What's up, Jay? Good morning, sir. What am I looking for here? I mean, he's got the question mark over his head, but I can't talk to him. He was gonna he was gonna dig up the bones. I figured he would have reserved, or sorry, there we go.
There was no other way
Continued
to resolve this. These kinds of
doing
men
that.
understand only violence and cruelty.
How are
You have
things?
performed God's
Hope
will,
you're doing
my
well.
friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
I'll help you clean out the trash. It's my civic duty. You feed the fish. Yes, they do. I got some piranhas here. There we go. Tic-tac-toe. 3 in a row. Oh man, another 10 runs of Duriel. I'm not even to that point yet. I hit 81. I hit 81 this morning. Was working on leveling up and getting my glyphs. Getting my glyphs leveled up too. Doing nightmare dungeons as needed. Trying to pretty much avoid Helltide at all costs because, as I mentioned to the guys yesterday, or day before yesterday, I hate Helltides. I don't like the Helltides at all. All right, 2 left. I haven't fought him yet. I may or may not have the mats for it, but we're supposed to do, me and a couple of other friends are supposed to be doing hardcore. We're working on hardcore for the achievement, get to level 50. So we're gonna get together about an hour after the stream and try and get that finished up. We're at like 40, level 45. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. But yeah, I mean, we can get together, you and me and C-Star, and do some stuff together sometime. Absolutely. Huh? Hello, sir. May I help you? I am in a giving mood today.
It is all right. I know you.
I cannot place your face, but you bear our mark.
I am Neji.
Ah, okay. I've got some steel. I think I've got like 6 pieces.
I asked for a more difficult assignment.
Don't have much, but I have some.
Tell me the problem.
I tracked a pair of corrupt guards to the place where they take their bribes. But I do not think I can handle
C-Star
this.
and I tried to fight Gregory
Well done so far.
day before yesterday. It did not go
Between us,
well.
We can finish the job. Follow my lead.
What the hell are we supposed to? I didn't even hear it. Oh my goodness. Follow my lead. Okay. Yeah, don't do what I do right now.
Look out! We're being
Ah, shit.
someone is going to.
All right, so where the hell did the smoke bombs come from? Those aren't me.
This job has just gotten a whole lot harder.
Taking us out yet?
Basim, you have done it.
Congratulations.
That was weird.
Your first official assignment as a hidden one is complete.
I could not have done it without your help.
Oh, really? Oh, hey, Ty, what's going on, man? Good to see ya, stranger.
Nonsense. With a little more training, you will do fine.
Wow, I didn't realize that they did that with Gregory.
Really think so?
I do. Only a rare
Finally
few
on
succeed
vacation,
perfectly on their
nice.
first attempt. Do not give up.
Thank you, Basim. I shall report back to Mentor Rehan.
Enjoy
See what he
16-bit
says.
Assassin's Creed Mirage for the next
Almost had him,
15 minutes.
I think.
You can either applaud Ty for doing that, or you can curse him. That is completely up to you. Yeah, I'm going to be, speaking of vacation, I'm going to be on Thanksgiving vacation all week. Thanksgiving week, so. That will definitely be nice.
Hey, it's him! Call the watch! He's over here!
Hey, it's, hey. You want to be next?
Hey, look! You bad man. Shame.
Oh my God. I'm a bad man, guys. Holy crap. Run for the
Criminal.
hills.
Vile oaf, you'll get yours. Guards! Guards, over here!
Yeah, I've got a big release that I'm finishing up. Hopefully this coming week. We're trying to release it on the 27th, which is, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just habit, guys. We're targeting the 27th, which is the Monday after Thanksgiving, to officially release it. So I've got all the I's to dot and T's to cross this week and all that to get everything ready for that.
How dare you walk among us! For shame! Guards!
For shame! What clued you in? Like the weapons and the the trinket on my back? I think that's, it doesn't downright say that, but I think that's kind of what they're paying homage to with the glittering effect. Oh, the graphics. Oh, gotcha. Well, what I said was still true, I think. Oh, a ruby. Okay, wow, that was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's go over here and do this last one. Oh, this one's actually inside. Inside. Is this... Looks like there's two historical... Come on, gimme. Yeah, exactly. Both. Yeah, I have the original PC version on my account in Ubisoft Connect on PC. Just haven't downloaded. I've never played it. I should probably play it. As dated as it might be at this point.
My end comes too soon. I am not ready. My heart, Yasri, it fails me. Let me find you some help. Perhaps there is a doctor I can take you to. Too late. Yet?
Yeah, I've heard that
There are still
too.
many things I must do. My life's work. A treatise upon the heavenly stars.
I must get it to the House of Wisdom before my rivals claim it and steal my glory.
If you wish, I can deliver the treatise for you.
And then there is my beloved son. Today, he and I
Well, but
argued
Skull and
most
Bones
bitterly.
has to be released.
Without his
At
forgiveness,
some point, it has to be. It's under contract to.
will
It must
fetch you
release.
so that you can make
Prince of
your
Persia?
peace.
No, the
I don't know.
treatise first. Help me retrieve it, please.
I shall do so. My father was an architect.
All right, boy, let's do this.
He too had his glory stolen by a rival.
إلا أنني على بعد 3 أسابيع فحسب. يجدر بي العودة في الوقت المناسب.
My heart.
كما يفعل مع قطيع جاموس مائي.
Yeah, they're under. Is it Singapore? They're actually under contract with the Singaporean government because they funded the game to some degree, is my understanding. So, because of that contract, they have to release the game at some point. Yep. Yeah, if you Google that, you'll see all of that. I forget all the details, but that's basically the gist of it. Which is why you would think that something that's gotten delayed this many times would be canceled, but there's a reason that it's not been canceled. Kingdoms of Amateur. No, well, I don't know. That might be appropriate too. What is going on with this dude? The prompts are a little forgiving.
Sit. I will find the treatise.
Yeah, I seem to remember that. I have it. I've just
3
never
pages,
played it.
Each separate from the others. Please find them for me.
Okay, where are these pages supposed to be? Guessing they're supposed to be in the observatory somewhere. I think that's actually the version that I have. I don't know if the remaster was a free upgrade or not. I think I have it on Xbox as well. Purple Bacon gifted that to me for Christmas one year. Just haven't gotten around to it. No. I wouldn't think they would be getting paid either.
The wind is picking up.
Oh, crap. They're not going to do this again, are they? Oh, my God. I hate this shit.
Its profundity weighs
Oh, God. I hate those. Are those the pages he's expecting me to get? Which one was it that started that? Was that... I think that was Black Flag, wasn't it?
Have you found them? Ya Sadiki, have you found the 3 pages?
I think.
كان مبتسما مثل غلام صغير ومستمر أشكال بريئة بالمعجنات.
أرسطو هذه المرة تنوع في أسواق كالرجل. هناك فرص كثيرة للاندهاش. اختبار العالم
سيسيعونك ضربا إن أمسكوا بك.
لن يمسك بي أحد أبدا، إنني أسرع منه.
أتساءل ما إذا
point of
كان
that?
السويق جاهزا.
Now the sea shanties, I love the sea shanties, the singing and stuff, that was fine. But I hated chasing the damn pages. I think we had some of that. Wait a minute. Was it 3? Maybe it was 3 where that started. Citizens. Well, I mean, how? Oh. Let me try to go back up there. Yeah, that's actually the reason, one of the reasons why I was messing around in Ubisoft Connect last night on the PC was I wanted to download Rogue. I downloaded AC3 and I downloaded I already had them on my account, I just never downloaded them, installed them. Also wanted to do Syndicate. Syndicate was one of my favorite ones. I love Syndicate. And Evie. Evie fighting with that damn baton that she had. Oh man, I love that so much.
These numbers are beyond my understanding.
Calculating the azimuth. Citizens. I never played Bloodborne long enough to get, I don't remember getting a cane. But man, oh man, watching her fight with that cane, oh, that was so much fun. And you know, she was adorable anyway, so that's another plus for her. One of my 4K wallpapers for my monitors is of her. Jacob was a bit of a brute, but I thought Evie was the more assassin-y of the two of them for sure. The one which turns into, oh god, I don't remember. I tried it one night. I forgot how far I got. There's a fight on a bridge. I remember the fight on a bridge was where I gave up. I said, okay, this is not, you know, this is not for me. I can't do this. Now I've played Bloodborne. I played Elden Ring twice and I've beaten Elden Ring twice. Medication is ready to be picked up. All right, where's the third one at? Where is it? It's not up here. I think we just got the one up here. Can we get any information from here? All right, so we've got, looks like we got a barred, that door down there is barred from the inside somehow, somewhere.
Have you found them, Ya Sadiki?
No.
Have you found the 3 pages?
The door is barred from the other side. So usually, so we saw this a couple of times yesterday. There will be a window with Thank you, Ty, for your channel points redemption. I'm gonna have to go empty my bladder here shortly. It's being extra small today. Yeah, it's funny. You know, I used to be that way to some degree as well. It's like, well, there's no difference between 30 and 60. You might not notice it going from 30 to 60, but coming back to 30 from 60, that's when you notice that there's a big freaking difference. On a movie. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the more, all right. So, no, quit asking. It's got to be inside. I mean, it's got to be inside there. Yeah, it's probably it right there. Ah, there we go. I wonder if that's it. Okay, let's try that. Hurry, I've been robbed.
إذا مال المحور كما صرح الفرغاني في كتاب جوامع علم النجوم فإذن إلى محاذاة كل الحسابات المشتقة وفقا لذلك. عاد ذلك الزميل البيزنطي.
Okay. Wow, they are really being.
Have you found the 3 pages?
What am I missing? Gotta be somewhere.
سأعثر على جني.
يمكن أن تكون البطل في المرة القادمة وسأكون الوزير.
المجلوب من مصر أو القمامة التي
It would be nice to be able to have them closed caption stuff like that too. Maybe put it in parentheses to mean, you know, to show that it's not an active conversation that you're in. But hear what these kids are saying to each other while they're playing. So it's like, why? Curious. Oh, that was there so I can get up here. There has to be a way inside. What am I missing, guys? This is ridiculous.
Have you found them?
No, stop asking.
Have you found the 3 pages?
I wonder if the reason why this window over here has a large gap in it, in between those boards.
There's a thief here! Guard, help me here! Look out! I've been robbed! Guard, help!
يا للهول علينا فعل ذلك ثانية.
إنني أسرع منك.
هلا نضع الضفادع في شعر ريم مرة أخرى؟
يا للجنون لابد أنه جنون
So I could do that.
كما صرح الفرغاني في كتابه.
Have you found them?
No, but hopefully shortly, so you'll shut up.
Have you found the 3 pages?
Of course they're upstairs.
There you are. That is all of them. I must return to the astronomer.
Doctor's letter, deal al mahani. The palpitations in your chest continue to worry me. He's complaining about that. For this reason, I have drawn up a list of foods to help with the condition. Spinach, chickpeas, dates, citron, both the sweet and the bitter varieties, olive oil in place of sesame oil, only small quantities of meat and with the fat carved off, bread made from sorghum flour, but not wheat, barley, or rice flour. Follow this list and you will surely live to become a grandfather. Your friend, Hunayn ibn Nasir al-Tusi. And we're going to rob him blind with all this stuff. Note to self. Perhaps I am going mad, but an idea has just come to me, and I must write it down before it is lost. Established theory places our planet at the center of the universe, and around it revolves the sun, the moon, and all the other planets. But what if that theory is wrong? What if it is we, trapped in our rock, who revolve around the sun? There, mad or not, I have written it down. I fear the world is not yet ready for this idea. And so I must keep it out of my official studies. But once I am done, I will explore it more fully. That is my pledge. Watchdog, what's up? Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's it going? It's... Goodness gracious. Unsent letter from father to son. I'll answer your question in just a minute. My dearest son, Seastar can answer some of it as well. She's played some too. Some things are best written rather than said. Perhaps if I had taken this approach earlier today, we could have avoided our argument. I want to make something clear to you. My studies are indeed my life's work, but they are not my life's joy. Oh, ain't that the truth? No, it is you who are my true joy. Please believe me. After the passing of my beloved wife and your most cherished mother, well, life has not been easy for either of us. Each has sought his own grief, escape from the grief, two lost and isolated souls. Yet, as your father, it was my duty to be there for you. I was not in the past, but I am now. Let mine be the shoulder that you rest your head upon and upon which you find solace. Whenever you are ready, come to me, and together we shall heal ourselves. Nice. Yeah, exactly. They've simplified quite a bit. It's supposed to be a much, and it is, a much shorter game. It's not open world. At least not to the
Please
extent
don't
that the
help
previous
me,
3 were.
Pierre.
Uh-oh.
My father. He has passed from this life.
أحسن الله عزاءكم.
The spirit left him before I arrived. Though his body remains warm to my touch. We argued earlier. It was my fault. I came to make amends. But I was too late. And you? Who are you?
A momentary friend.
I'm the guy with the
I
shimmering
retrieved your
weapons.
father's
Fear me.
treatise, and now I offer it to you. He said it was his life's work.
His life's work?
Those were his words, yes.
I see. And me? What did he say of me?
He begged me to seek you out. But I ignored him and chose to secure the treatise for the sake of posterity.
Posterity?
No, I understand, Caesar. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
I am his child, and you denied me my final moments with him. Just go. The sight of you makes me sick. Let me grieve my father in peace.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me take care of some stuff here. Since Miss B normally does this for me. As awesome as she is, she's not here right now because she's streaming a little bit early today. She's doing some co-op with Alien King, some Red Dead 2 online, I think. So let's see. Let's get some shout outs out of the way here. Some raid. Well, we're not raiding. Whoa. Time out. Shout out. Hopefully these work. There we go. Got one for Ty, even though Ty hasn't streamed. Damn it, hasn't streamed recently.
Shout out.
Okay, there we go. There's Ty's channel there. Oh boy, Ty does a whole bunch of stuff. Dead by Daylight. He's played some Starfield. Played some Forza. He's like me. He plays a lot of stuff. Get raid out. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, it's been so long since I've actually been on Twitch. I forgot. Been forgetting to do stuff that I was normally doing on a regular basis, but and there's one for blue. What? A minute.
Gather your strength, my friend.
Oh, can we feed him? What do you mean Bluebird man is invalid? Bad streamer, bad. Wait 47 seconds. Give me a break. It used to be, I mean, he fed him automatically there, but it used to be in some of the previous games. You could feed the bird. Feed your bird. If it was on your arm like that. All right, so I think we got all the. I'll have to wait to do Bluebird Man's. Is anybody else in here? It's a streamer that's spoken up. Oh, I am so rusty. You can do either one. I mean, anybody that's in here that's done some streaming can answer the questions too. I mean, I would. All right, so what else? We were going to do some contracts as well. So all the Tales of Baghdad should be done. At least the ones that we found. There's only 5 of them. Let's see, we got a contract here. We got a bunch of contracts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are interesting because they've got your primary objective, and the person that offered the contract has some additional requirements for additional reward, optional, like, you know, don't kill anybody, or don't take any damage, or don't be seen, stuff like that. Let's see, go to the board and look at them. Contracts. Satiric poet. Satiric poet has insulted a powerful courtier. Escort him to safety. Get some crafting materials, a dagger, token. That's a scholar token, I believe. Then the contractor request. That's the additional stuff. Do not take any damage. Completed contractor request rewards. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's cool. But the first piece of advice that I have to give you, and the others in the chat may or may not agree or have their own, make sure you sit down and have an honest conversation with yourself about what you want from it before you even start. Because depending on what the answer to that question is will determine how much effort you put into it. If you're going to do it just for fun, just to hang out, you don't care who shows up or any of that stuff, you don't care about any of that, then, you know, I would suggest probably not going all out with banners and all kinds of hardware. You know, don't get a hardware mixer or fancy microphones or anything like that, fancy cameras. Just go with the basic stuff. But if you want more than that, then that's where you start spending more time with it, making it polished, you know, making it nicer, all of that stuff. So yeah, that would be the first thing. Yeah, exactly. 100%, Jay. 100%. You know, I don't mind the stuff where, you know, don't be detected or don't take any damage, that kind of thing. I don't mind that, but escort missions, nope.
Better keep a low profile.
There's a meter underneath me that you can't see because of the camera. Well, it's gone now, but it's basically a notoriety meter. If you kill a civilian or get in a fight in a public place, stuff like that, it'll start filling up. And once you fill it all the way up to the highest level, then they'll send a special, I guess you could call it a hunter. I don't know, I don't remember what the name translates into, but it's kind of like a Shakira, not spelled the same way Shakira spells her name, but it looks like it's pronounced the same way. But it's a badass person that's come to kill you, and it's not always the easiest to fight. I've fought and killed one of them. And you just, for those of you that this might be the first time you've seen it, You saw me rip that was essentially a wanted poster on the wall. You saw me rip that off. That will get rid of a small portion of your wanted. This guy right here. You can give him a power token and he will completely remove all of it, no matter how much you have. The wanted posters will only take away a small portion of it.
You are the poet with the foolish tongue?
My sense of outrage
big
got
mouth.
the better of me. Who knew words could come at such risk?
Few things are more dangerous than the wounded pride of a powerful man. Lead the way and I will shield you from his wrath.
Contractor request. Do not take any damage. No guarantees.
Obstruction before us, with destruction snapping.
All right, sounds good, Watchdog. Thanks for coming out, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Aided by some physical effort, of course. The course is clear.
That's my nephew over there. I trust him to keep my presence secret, but I fear he might take it to his grave.
I will release him from that conflict.
What?
Someone help me!
What? Hold it there. I'll feed you your spleen.
What?
Thank you. Those mercenaries would surely have been the end of me.
Back off, you shit.
Back off, you shit.
You will suffer.
Won't run so well once I pluck those eyes out. Damn it. You'll be back. And I'll be waiting. Hey!
Hey! I heard whistling from this pile of flowers. Let me investigate.
The danger has passed.
Yeah, now you can see the notoriety meter on the screen.
You are supposed to be escorting me.
شان يسيك انت مش مار؟
You see those dark cell swords? I believe they were sent to hunt me down.
They certainly do not look like students of poetry. I will deal with them.
Something is wrong.
Monsieur F.
But what?
Oh, I hope there is some action. Could use it.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Bums away.
So much for staying hidden.
Hey, you! Yes, you!
God have mercy!
It is safe now.
The job is not done yet.
Hey, where is the Sudo? He must face the law.
Hey! Hold! To your grave, outlaw! You think we're gonna escape? How the mighty have turned pale and dry. My, what spectacular courage!
The job is not done yet.
My! Get back here! You fight if you have the
Up. Up, Bassam, up. Why can't he go up?
You don't got up now, are you? You can't escape.
You are supposed to be escorting me.
The sentence is death, murderer.
Ah, shit. Well, there goes my no damage.
Keep it up. Measure your strike.
Down. Man. If this game is supposed to be heavy on the stealth, you do not want to get into open combat. You don't.
It is safe now.
Interesting that I just, if you take any damage to fail the objective, then just die and get your
Some friends will meet me
checkpoint.
Here. Barakallahu feek. I will
They
write a poem in your honor.
They did, but they
Poetry is like
didn't.
music
It's,
to my
I
ears.
haven't figured out the
All the
mechanic
more
yet.
so when I am the subject.
Then you shall have your music. And your valor will be remembered long after we have both passed from this earthly existence.
Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so we did get the
That's the fugitive. Gal, get the dog.
oh, gotta go. I should have hijacked the camel. Oh, excuse me, sir. Need to hide. They call it focus, assassin's focus, and yeah, add an additional chunk to the focus bar. And I've got, when you first get it, you start off with 2. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. When out of conflict, Trigger Assassin's Focus with down on the right stick to execute a perfect sequence of assassinations while Assassin's Focus is active. Select which enemies to target with the right bumper and use A when done. I don't think it stops time, it slows it down quite a bit, kind of like VATS in Fallout. Basim will perform the assassination sequence automatically. Perform stealth kills to replenish the focus bar and to be able to use the ability to each chunk of the focus bar allows you to assassinate one enemy while using Assassin's Focus. However, in order to activate the ability, the focus bar needs to be full. So right stick, right bumper, and then A. Sorry, man, we got to fund the war effort. What I should do real quick is just, let me go take a quick pee break before my bladder makes a mess. So let me do that. I'll just throw up a quick break screen, like one tune. Let me do that and I will be right back. Where did it go? Hopefully it will work. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, about I guess it's about maybe 4 or 5 minutes, somewhere around there, and we'll come back and continue. Sit tight. Thanks for coming out today, guys, by the way. I really appreciate it. All right, we're back. The bladder is empty. Crisis averted. Hopefully you enjoyed the clips. Some funny things that have happened along the way. There's one that wasn't funny in the rotation. It's just a random list of clips that I have. There's a VLC plugin for OBS that will allow you to put together a playlist. Oh my goodness! Hey, Uncle Joe, how's it going? How are you? I haven't heard from you in a while. How have you been? Yeah, there's a clip in there when we beat Melania in Elden Ring. You die now. There we go. Yeah, it's me. I changed. I saw me on Ubisoft Connect. Yeah, I changed my ID. I used to be the TheIcemanCometh 360, as you remember. But I finally I fought and fought and fought with Twitch to release TheIcemanCometh. Or was it the Iceman? I don't remember which one. It had no followers. It never streamed. No activity on the account, like forever. And every few months, I would go out and ask them if they were ever going to release it. And they would say, no, we're not releasing it. So I finally gave up. I'm assuming that the reason that they haven't, it's... For those of you that don't know, Twitch used to be called Justin TV. And I'm assuming it was an original Justin TV account.
He's over here. Get him.
All right, where's one of the guys at? Where is he at? Where am I at? And then they're just not releasing those back into rotation, and they never did. So I just finally got tired of waiting and was trying to find something that would work that wasn't already taken. And, you know, that was as close as I could get, so I changed it. How do I like the game? I like it. It's, you know, it's a throwback. Why don't I just go through the gate that where I came through? It's more of a throwback to the older games. Shorter, more streamlined story, not open world RPG like the, you know, like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla were. Much smaller games than those three. Not that there was anything wrong with those three, mind you. I loved all three of them, especially Odyssey. Odyssey is one of my favorite games, period. You have to use one of your power tokens to do this.
The Shorta watch my every move. If only someone could draw their gaze.
Breathe easy, friend. You have nothing to fear.
Thank you.
Citizens!
Citizens! Kind of a town crier, I guess. You come in your inventory and you can see above me. Let me turn the camera off again real quick. You can see how many of each of the tokens you have. One for merchants, which you can use. One of the things that you can use it for is to lower the prices that you pay at the merchants. Each time you use the tokens for that, it drops the price by 10%, but it also increases it by 1 each time. So the first one will drop it by 10. That's 1 token. 20% will be 2 tokens. 30%, 3 tokens. I don't know how far it goes. I've only done the first 2. These are scholar tokens. Scholars and entertainers. There's some musicians out there that you can use to distract guards. Stuff like that. Power token, which is what I just used. Use on the Monadi. Yeah, and mercenaries as well. So just other options to allow you to get into some place that you need to get into, or you know, something like that.
No more will he cause
Oh, so you've played this one already. Nice.
Be warned that a nest
No, they were definitely
of
not.
has been tormenting travelers who pass beyond
They were
our
definitely not the most Assassin's Creed of the Assassin's Creed games.
and be wary of where you step.
But it's not bad. I like it. Those that know me know that I'm a very, 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 very large Assassin's Creed fan to begin with, so these kinds of games are right up my alley. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the board. We're doing a bunch of side missions, and for those of you that may have come in since we started, we're about halfway through the stream, by the way. We started at 10. It's 11:30. We're going to go to 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're not doing any story missions today. We did some yesterday. Today we're going to be doing contracts and tales of Baghdad. We've already finished all the tales of Baghdad. There are only 5. We'd had previously done 2. So we did those 3. And now we're doing contracts. For those of you that have played the game, the last story mission I did, well, the last, let's call it on rails part of the story, I guess, would be to kill Al Ghul. This guy, killed him at the caravan, or caravanserai, I guess is the actual name of it. And then we did one of the other ones the other day, I guess for one of the bureaus, to kill this book burner lady, which was almost a no-brainer, because when you got the contract to assassinate her, she like appears in front of you like 2 minutes later, and they put you almost directly above her to assassinate her on top of that. So that one was like almost a gimme assassination. This one up here was just a little bit harder than that. A little bit more involved. But so yeah, we're doing, like I said, we're doing contracts today. We just finished the Satiric poet. Free the prisoners. Assassinate him. Remain undetected. He gets 2 scholar tokens from that one. 2 skill points for that one. Plus 2 merchant tokens and 65 simoleons. Let's try this one. We'll do this one. The Perfume Trader. A perfume trader is suspected of betraying the merchants. Steal evidence of his treachery. Reach the oil maker's market. Contractor request, which is an optional requirement, but you do get additional rewards if you complete it. Remain undetected. 2 additional merchant tokens and the 65. The Perfume Trader to the Hidden Ones. This is the actual contract. Well, well, well. My ploy has borne fruit. The flow of the marked coins suggests that a perfume trader is the snake working with the bandits. I require one of you to infiltrate his quarters in the oilmakers district and search for evidence of his involvement. After all, we merchants will not resort to violence until certain of our target. Now, I demand a bit more haste this time. The boy who delivered the marked coins was quite the dawdler. Was he even a fully licensed hidden one? I expect better this time. Much better. The trade delegate. Oh, geez, that's way on the other side. Where? Oh, that's way over here. Oh, we got a picture. Is it a picture of the day? Oh, it's concept art. Yeah, daily concept art. Okay. Let's see. The nearest fast travel would be one of those 2. I don't know that it matters too much. Both of them are outside the walls anyway. What platform did you play on, Uncle Joe? I'm guessing PC. Where is it? All right, we're still 300 meters away. Oh, I don't. Oh shit! I should have gotten some more. I need to go buy a merchant. That's good enough. I need to go buy a merchant and get some more knives and blow darts. Alright, let's take a look and see where the nearest one is. There's one there. That's kind of sort of on the way. It'll also give me a chance to fence fence all the items that I'm pickpocketing from people. Hello, good sir.
Peace, friend.
Welcome.
Yeah, see, if I did this,
My most preferential rate for
like I said, I'm guessing it's
Let us see what you have got.
gonna be 40. I don't know how high you can get the discount. 30 may be the max. All right, so we need knives. Just need one of those. We did use a smoke bomb earlier with the warrior monk. Let's get rid of some of our trash. 56.65. No, that's it.
I have to go.
Safe travels.
The conversations with the vendors, I mentioned this before. The conversations with the vendors seem kind of forced. It's almost like the voice actors weren't like in the same room, standing face to face, delivering their lines. So they sound very disconnected. Oh, what an ass.
This is the place.
All right, let's get up here and take a look. This, oh, there's a historical mark. Okay, remain undetected. That's what I was looking for. Okay, there are two.
What see you, my friend? You must not fly there now, Enkidu.
Just wanted to get him marked. Damn it.
I should not have revealed myself.
Hold on.
The sky is safe once more, my friend.
Doesn't mean I can't do the rest of it undetected. Up! Come on, Bassam, up! Thank you. All right.
Lend me your eyes.
Bird is the word. All right, which way is this guy gonna go? Yeah, so he's gonna come up here.
Hold up!
What's happening? Hey!
too far away. Whoa.
Hey!
What was that?
What? Hold on.
I think that would have busted it too. But it didn't really matter because the guy with the horn was already dead, and he's the one that will call for reinforcements, so. All right, how do we get in?
This does not look good for the perfume trader, but I need more proof. Now I have all the proof I need to connect the perfume trader to the bandits. I should go before they catch my scent.
I should go. There's nobody here. Everybody's dead. All right, speak to the delegate.
لا يمكن أن تكون
Not perfect by any means, but I'll take it.
Your suspicions were on the nose. The ledger and marked coins connect the perfume trader to the bandits.
Good work. And I appreciate you getting the job done in a timelier fashion on this occasion.
Yay, tools upgrade. Nice. I need to go do that. And we got 2 skill points. New contracts are available. I do not know how many there are. I'm gonna do them all anyway, but Carolingian coin heist. Steel. Let's see. Historical sites, Dervis's artifacts. I need to keep an eye out for the mysterious shards. I have 9. I'm guessing there's only 10 based on what's inside the cave. I don't want to go in there. Not that I can't. I don't want to go in there again until I have all of them, unless it's potentially gated by the story. Other things are, so it wouldn't surprise me if this one was too, if that was too. Sometimes you can see them on the map, but I don't see any on the map. All right, where am I? I'm right here. Well, we could. Well, we got a couple of historical sites we can go check out. If you're gonna 100% the game, you gotta do those too. It's just lore and background information, that kind of thing. Oh, I think this is the one that I was close to when we started that. Perfumes. Perfume was extremely important in Abbasid society. Adults from both sexes and every class, as well as children of any age, wore it daily. Food was perfumed as it was thought to prevent decay. Physicians suggested the use of aromatic ointments derived from both plants and animals as part of their remedies. Fragrance was even added to ink and to the materials used in mosque building. Multiple production techniques existed to accommodate such widespread usage. Some were new, such as a distillation process of dried fruits and flowers invented by the alchemist Jabbar Ibn Hayyan 722 to 815. Others had existed for centuries, such as mixing fragrant ingredients with wine or pressing fruits and animals until oil was extracted. Another ancient technique was enfleurage, I guess, the act of rubbing oil-soaked cloth against aromatic materials before pressing the cloth to obtain scented oil. A 9th century historian Al-Tabari describes how Caliph Harun al-Rashid had the air of his palace perfumed by having women dressed in tunics sodden with rose water seated on top of aloes wood. Scented oil dripped from their clothes and coalesced with the wood's aroma to make the air heavy with rich odor. Sounds like it would be pretty strong to me. Arabia had been an important producer of aromatics such as balsam and myrrh since antiquity. The widening of horizons that characterized the Abbasid period made these local quote-unquote products less popular than exotic fragrances brought from South and Southeast Asia. The most sought after were camphor, a powder made from the bark of the camphor tree, or musk from the bark of the camphor tree. Musk obtained from the gland of a Himalayan deer, and ambergris, a substance produced in the digestive system of sperm whales. Okay. I bet you didn't know you were going to learn that when you came to the stream today. Boy, they are really going all in on the donkey. I should already have that because that's where I just was. Yeah. Hey, where is everybody? Oh, hey, that guy came back. All right. Who's next? Bazaar. I was over here yesterday offline doing some things. Historical site. They could do a better job of marking things that you've done. I mean, these, I've done those. Those are a little darker than these, so I mean, I don't... You can't... I mean, I know I've done that one. It looks like it's a little darker. That one doesn't look any different. So when you're looking at the map, you know which ones you've already gotten, so you don't waste time running over there. Than to realize you've already done it.
I'll teach you my shoulder fan.
Do you dread the Bimaristan?
Yeah, I remember this. The little floaty thingy was up here on that beam hanging. Whoop, that beam hanging across there.
Be off with
So where is the chest? Let me guess. That was one of the most annoying things for me with Valhalla. Just seemed like every single door in the entire game was barred. Alright, so it is in that room. Just probably have to get into it from outside.
أتمنى لو أستطيع. أراهنك على أن عمر الصغير هناك أيضا.
Go, Enkidu.
Okay, somebody with a key. we got to go over there anyway to get the historical marker. Okay, so there's not that many people on the roof. Which you wouldn't expect there to be. Ah, shit.
Hey, here, dog!
Damn it. Probably, yeah, I can't, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That was the end result I was hoping for, but the method wasn't what I was expecting. I don't think there's going to be anybody coming up here, but hey. Old habits die hard. Okay, so we've got the key, but where does it go to? What does it go to? See any doors there? Another hiding place. See anything here? Oh, we got to go get the historical thing. Let's save us a trip. Save us a trip later. Center of a world. In a world. In the 9th century, hundreds of thousands of people called Baghdad home. They worshipped many different gods, spoke many different languages, and came from many different places. What attracted them was the reputation of Baghdad as a global, commercial, intellectual, political, and financial hub. The city was linked to various regions and other cities around the world through a network of maritime and land routes known as the Silk Road. Chinese merchants would reach Baghdad's port through the Indian Ocean and the Tigris River, and meet Byzantine monks, Andalusia intellectuals, and Scandinavian adventurers coming from the Mediterranean Sea through the Euphrates River. What attracted them was the splendor and fame of the Abbasid capital and its court, fueled by the resources of the vast empire brought to the city by the centralized caliphal administration. The court would buy any exotic products brought to Baghdad and patronize the production of incredibly delicate crafts that the rich all over the world coveted. Like other pre-modern empires, the Abbasids recognized and employed talents from groups irrespective of religious or ethnic background. They made sure to award positions to whoever proved the most competent, no matter his or her origins, mixing Persian Muslim astronomers with Syriac, Christian translators, and Jewish physicians. All this made 9th century Baghdad the greatest multicultural center of its time. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. I went to all that trouble to be on the wrong side. Is what I was going to say. So, I mean, it's right over there. Yeah, right over there. This is where I started. Oh my God. Give me a break, would you please? It's a chest. All right. Excuse me. That's barred over on that side. But how do you... I mean, it's supposed to be a gear chest, so it's... Boy, it's getting really laggy all of a sudden. It did crash yesterday. Okay, that's barred, so I didn't see anything. I didn't see a window or anything on the other side of the room that I could throw a knife through to hit the block, so I'm guessing that's probably the door out. But where the hell do you go to get in?
You know, it wasn't Sajjad that led the charge.
I mean, we went up here already. That's how we wound up on the roof and how we got the key. Yeah, I guess I'll take a hint. I mean, it's not a story thing anyway, so yeah, I mean, if you got a hint, that's fine. Thank you for asking, by the way. Oh, that door is a way in? Well, how the hell am I supposed to bust it from the other side unless I just hit it with a sword?
You have... Huh?
All right, come on.
Hey, you're dead!
All right. Now where the hell is the chest again? I'm not close enough to it. Oh, hey. Stuff. Be up there, right? Yeah. It should be down. Have I pickpocketed this guy more than once? It sure seems like it. He has a magic pouch. It automatically refreshes itself. Ah! Sorry, just coming through. I'm just a kleptomaniac trying to find the way into this door. And I said I could use a knife. I mean, I guess you got to hit it right there on the spot, right? Right there where the red block is. Okay, I guess I don't. Well, that's why I was confused, because I don't see where I'm supposed to do it from the other side. That's the problem. Yes, I know you're supposed to do these typically from the other side, but where is the other side? That's what I'm trying to find. I mean, I know that there was another barred door right here, but this doesn't do me any good either. Well, before I do anything else, yeah, oh, I better just have a feeling it's gonna crash. Excuse me, sir, do you have some knives I can buy from you?
Well met, sir.
Okay, so merchant's tokens look like they can only get you up to 30% discount.
Very handy. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Good for fixing one's gear.
Ah, almost to 6,000. Almost to 6,000.
What do you have?
Lots to peruse, I assure you.
Yeah, I know, but you're still talking about on the other side of the door, though, right? But I can't find that spot. That's what I'm trying to
I will
find.
see you later.
Farewell.
Yes, I know about the tool upgrade. I'm not ready to do that yet. Oh, this is driving me nuts. All right, so first thing, let me come over here and see this door at the ground level. Damn it. And it's not, it can't be from here. I mean, there has to be somewhere. On the other side, but I can't get in there because of the other door that's barred. All right, I'm gonna restart it here in just a second. I mean, it doesn't help that there's all this other shit in here too.
ذلك كثير وهذه
Oh my God. You know, this damn chest better have a thermonuclear weapon in it. Yeah, see, I mean, I can I can get up here, but I can't throw from here. Oh man. Major major pain in the ass. I didn't see anything over there either where I could possibly get line of sight on the block. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Need to be the same height as the door. There's only two things that I can get up on top of. I mean, I got on top of both of them. Right? I mean... I can't hit it from here because the angle... I mean, I can't throw it while I'm hanging. I can't get up there anyway. Why does it have to be so hard? That's what I don't understand. This is probably going to be one of those, oh my god, that was so simple. Why didn't I see that? Because there's the one down there. That one is the door at ground level. Yes, I know that, Joe. I know you're trying to help, and I appreciate it. I know all of that. But where? Where? This is the only place that I have found that even remotely gives me a chance to hit that. But I can't I mean, I can't throw the damn knife that far. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh Jesus. How the hell was somebody supposed to figure that out? Unbelievable. All right, where's the heavy? Oh, he's downstairs. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. So freaking dagger. I want a missile launcher after all that. Yeah, I know. Word of caution. Al Badarica. I have never seen one to extol the virtue of modesty. Yet there is something to be said for subtlety when it is critical to one's survival. Our brother's recent demise makes it clear that we have drawn attention, from unwelcome quarters. Temper your shows of wealth and stop bidding publicly before more blades spring from the shadows. Al-Bahamut. Ras al-Afa, I guess. Just for that, I'm going to murder this guy down here, and I don't care.
It was necessary.
Yes, it was. After all that, you damn right it was necessary. Yeah, and he just... he lifts that thing off of there, and that little block's like a piece of balsa wood, for crying out loud. I could have kicked the door. And busted that. Yes, I know I got this upgrade. Well, I'm gonna look around in here for a few minutes, since it took me so damn long to get in here. The path ahead. Brethren, with the Caliph's death, we have been deprived of a valuable pawn. Rest easy. The board is reset, but new pieces are in play. From the ashes of all that we built, shall new fires be kindled. Fan the flames of dissent, sow suspicion and reap reward. Anarchy is our ally. Order shall rise from chaos. The snare has been laid. Al-Bahmut Ras al-Afa. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, okay. Story bits. I didn't even realize. I was just in here for a chest that had a dagger in it. Okay, I guess that's it. Well, at least now we know how to get in if we have to come back. Okay. After that pain in the ass. Alright, let's go do something fun. We've got 9. Did I not get that? It's got to be the one that I already got. Like I said, they didn't do a good job of marking the ones that I'd already gotten. So you don't get them again. Eight. All right. I guess I do. Let's see. We got about a little under half an hour left for the day. Let's go over here. we'll see what we get with when we turn in these shards. Like I say, we've got 9. I think we need 10 or 5 to open the big one. I don't know. Whoa. I don't know if it will let me open them in any order as long as I've got the shards. I don't know, because we don't technically know. We can guess, but we don't technically know what's in the 5 shard, the 5 shard container. Yes, yeah, I've been here several times actually. I found this like within the first hour of starting the game, or close to it. Yeah, so you can see what's in here for this one. There's the dagger, and this one's the sword. But you don't know what's in here, even though you can kind of look right there in the corner. It looks like a suit of armor. Alright, so it looks like it will let me do it. Let's try that.
Excellent. The shards work. Perhaps I can use some more.
Milad? Who the hell is Milad? I don't know who Milad is. I guess we'll find out later. We'll go ahead and get the sword too. Save the dagger for last. 9. I'm gonna be 1 short. Yeah, I've got 9. Yeah, I got 1 left. I haven't seen it pop up in all the roaming around and stuff that I've been doing in the city. So I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know if it's gated by the story or anything. Shamshir wow, Zomoreg Renegar. Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Sword. Ain't no upgrading for that puppy. Well, you kind of figured it was Isu. Isu sacrificed much to destroy their foes. Defense. Why am I yawning all of a sudden? Maximum health is lowered by 50%, but damage is increased by 50%. Holy crap. Talk about risk reward. Yowzers. I think I'll keep what I've got. Thank you very much. At least for now. Okay, successful air assassination. Set off a flash of lightning to disorient bystanders by a 15-meter radius. Now that sounds cool as hell. But see, I lose all of this though. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the one I'm wearing because it's, yeah, it's highlighted. I lose the noise. Survive a lethal hit and slow down time for 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean you get no combat bonuses for this one at all. Oh man, I love it though. It looks badass. There you go. Ladies, there you go. There's your outfit right there. Talk about a muscular specimen. There you go right there. I need to find... I don't have the Element outfit. The upgrade piece for it. I don't think. Yeah, I know who Basim is. He was in Valhalla. An NPC, but he was in Valhalla. At what you call it, Ravensthorpe. Yes, I did. I did help the kid jump. No story spoilers, please. Just FYI. Oh. The eternal the eternal skeleton with loot. Okay. I assume I'll find that out later. Good. I appreciate you saying that, because you would be surprised what people will just come in here and blurt out. All right. Well, let's go visit a tailor and see. It gave me the impression that it could be upgraded, but ow. I don't remember picking up the upgrade piece for that. He's still wearing the same outfit he started the game with. The story of Baghdad. I just remember running across. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember them calling any names or anything. It's been forever since I played Valhalla anyway, so I would have never picked up on it. Can I upgrade my stuff, lady?
Well met.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of do that kind of same thing too.
May I see your wares?
Lots of choice.
Lots of choice.
We can make.
Oh, I can upgrade it now. Nice.
Thank you. Light, yet fit to turn most any blade.
And I gotta find the other one. Yep, fully upgraded that one. That one's already
Strong
done.
layer of protection, always prudent.
I mean, I got plenty of mats. I don't really change my outfits that much in any game, really. I mean, I don't know what benefit that would necessarily be. It's not like it's difficult to get rid of your notoriety. I mean, granted, it won't build up as fast, but
Light, yet fit to turn most any blade. Nothing else?
nope. Not for now.
I must be on my way.
Don't be a stranger.
I guess I better spend my skill points. Let's go shopping. I need to start using the Assassin's Focus. We got it when we killed El Ghul. Chain assassination. There you go, Jay. There you go, if you're still here. Throwing knives are available. We can do both. We got 5 points. Let's see, more tools, more elixirs, emergency aim. I'll get that one at some point. Five points there, but you got to get this one first. I'm thinking we might grab both of these. Because based on the description earlier, when you first get the skill, it has 2 segments. It's essentially a chain kill. It starts off with 2, because what good would a chain be if you can only do 1 person, right? So you automatically get 2 and you get the skill. So now we'll get an additional bar. So now I'm guessing we can do 3. We'll get 3 with that, and then we can do chains as well, which will be perfect. Perfecto. All right, let's go ahead and save since we just did some skill upgrades. Do that. How much time we got? About 10 minutes, roughly. Oh, grinding away, grind. Reminds me of the, what was the name of there was an enemy in Gears of War, one of the brute big guys. That would be what he would say when you came across him, is grind. And I think he had like a mini gun or something like that. Yes, chain kills. Indeed. So now we can start feeling like a proper assassin. And I also need to find the upgrade piece for my outfit too. Let's take a look at the map again. Because that's how I found probably 5 or 6 of the mysterious shards to begin with, was just looking around on the map. Because they'll show up just like these do. Like the chests, the shards will show up as well. Book. Lost book. There are 7 of those. That seems to be in a really pretty innocuous. We'll grab that and then we'll probably call it a day. They were good. You know, cover shooter to the max. That's the one that started the whole roadie run. As kind of a mechanic. I enjoyed them. They were pretty good. I never played Judgment though. There was Gears 1, Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 4, and then they chopped off the of War part of it for the 5th one. It's called Gears 5. And there was another one called Judgment. Oh, stop it. There was kind of a prequel game. It wasn't even made by Epic. Made by People Can Fly, who made Outriders. Those of you that know Outriders. Called Judgment. That was about Baird, one of the members of Delta Squad.
What do you see?
All right, you die now.
Consider the approach.
You don't fuck with my bird. Wait a minute, haven't I already been in here? Oh my god, I was in here. I got the chest, which is at ground level, but there was also a book that was on the 2nd floor that I never got. What a moron I am. There you go, Jay. There was your chain, 2. As long as you have a throwing knife, you can do it. Works very well, I would say. There you go. Food for fishies. Oh, wow. I see all kinds of coinage there. A restricted area. This little tiny area here is a restricted area. Nice. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. This little one is about a 20-foot by 10-foot area. It's okay out here. Now it's restricted. Okay out here. Now it's restricted. Yeah, see, the chest is already empty. Already did that. Oh, that's why. It's because there was no way up there. Ah, I'm not such an idiot. Well, I am an idiot, but maybe not as big a one as I thought I was. Yeah, see, now that I don't have a problem with that, but that crap at the bazaar, man, that was ridiculous. I just want to go in the window. That's all I want to do. Go in the window. In the window, Bassam. Thank you. Lost book. Nice. Bring it to Al Jahiz in the House of Wisdom for a reward. Okay. So we'll actually do that before we go. That is over here. He is right there. If I remember right, it's inside the building, but you can go in through a side window. So stuff on the grass. Citizens.
Rejoice in our Khalifa's swift reprisal against those who would deny his authority.
Are there any bad guys in between here or not? No. No. Have a book, sir.
Do you have something for me?
I do.
Ha! Very good.
Very good.
It is certain no other in the city has seen this. If you find any more, I am here.
Okay. Get a token from him. I don't remember what's behind here, but you can move this.
Yeah.
Oh, the chest. Yeah, it's the chest. All right, let's grab a save. Yeah, and this is that area we were in yesterday when we were trying to do that side mission and we got ambushed. I think it was over in this area over here. And I couldn't kill the big guy. I just couldn't. I'm still not used to the button prompts. Because it's completely different. The dodge in this game is X. The dodge in Diablo 4 is the B button. So my hands and my brain are not connecting on that right now. So I died like 4 times to that asshole. And we decided to do a different one. Just give up on it for now. Yeah, see, there's a glitch there. The Bassam doesn't show up in the loading screens. All right, so that is going to be it for the day, guys. Thank you very, very much for coming out. Let me switch to the lobby screen. As I think I mentioned it yesterday. I meant to if I did not. We're going to be switching. We've been streaming on Tuesday since it came back to Twitch. Saturdays and Sundays are going to remain. We're going to switch Tuesdays to Wednesdays. The time will probably also be an hour later. It's been 5 to 8 on Tuesday, but I'm thinking 6 to 9 on Wednesday. So there you get 2 days on either side. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday. So we'll be back to Mirage. I think we'll probably do Alan Wake. Finish up Alan Wake after we do this. Because we had done the first section of that game on Halloween. And that was when my PC started having problems. But obviously those are all resolved now because I wouldn't be streaming otherwise. Thank you, Jay. Thank you too as well. We will definitely have to hook up at some point on some Diablo 4 stuff. But I've got that session with a couple of other friends in about an hour to hopefully finish up the hardcore stuff. So let's see about that. So anyway, let's do the raid. I have a shuffle. I know there are at least 2 people. Well, let's see who is. It's Miss B is streaming. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Miss B, it says she's streaming Baldur's Gate, but I thought she was doing co-op Red Dead 2 today. But we're gonna raid Miss B. Normally, what I have some code that I wrote for my bot that I have a file with a list of all the IDs of the Twitch streamers that are eligible for me to go raid. And when I hit the button on the stream deck, it will execute that code, take each of those names, check Twitch to see if they're actually live, and then put the people that are live into another list, and then randomly pick one of those people, and it will automatically start the raid. So, since we're going to be doing the manual raid today, let me... Yeah, see, I'm still rusty at all this crap. Ugh. I need to do... Let's see, before we do that, let me paste this into the chat. It's just the basic stuff. If you're going to join us in the raid and come say hi to Miss B, one of the awesomerest people around, copy those emotes there that you see. It's just basic stuff, no subscription emotes or anything like that, and paste those into her channel when we get over there. Like I said, she was supposed to be doing Red Dead. Maybe they're done and she switched over to Baldur's Gate 3, which is another game I gotta finish. I started that and I played that until Starfield came out, and then set that aside for other things. All right, come join me if you would, please. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I will see you on Wednesday for more Assassin's Creed Mirage. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's go say hi to Miss B. Enjoy.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Who turned out the lights?